Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking S77. Again, for the second time today, second video. Today, I said there's only going to be one video today, but actually I want to do a second video today because I have a pipe tracker review for you guys. Another pipe tracker review. Today we have Sillem's Black. Sillem's Black Pipe Tobacco. Okay, let's start the review. A little bit of info on this tobacco for my personal story, or personal whatever. I've wanted to try this pipe tobacco for a long time. I found out about it by watching Pipe Friends videos. I know Pipe Friend CHS likes this tobacco a lot, but it is a pretty hard tobacco to get your hands on. It's kind of like Penzance or the same we got with tobaccos. It's kind of a hard tobacco to get. So the other Sillem's Black, like blue, green, red, are very easy to get. But the Sillem's Black is pretty hard to get your hands on. But luckily, so it took me, I've wanted to get it for a couple of years now. Pretty much ever since I started pipe smoking seriously. So, but it was never in stock. But finally, the last time I made a pipe tobacco order, which was last week, it was finally in stock. So I immediately ordered it. It's a little expensive. It's $15 for a 100-gram tin. And yeah, let's do the review. When you first smell the tobacco out of the tin, obviously I put it in a Ziploc bag because I wanted to stay fresh. Obviously, it's a very fruity, almost marshmallow-like smell to it. It smells like an aromatic, even though it's technically what you would call or classify as English aromatic, or Aram English, or a crossover blend, or a hybrid. That's right. It's a very unusual blend. It contains 4 primary tobaccos: Burley, Black Cavendish, Virginia, Latakia. So let's start the review of it finally. Strength-wise, nicotine-wise, the nicotine content of the tobacco is fairly low, but there's some nicotine there. Obviously, because all tobacco contains nicotine. It's probably about a mild to medium, more on the end of medium. It depends when you smoke it. When I smoke this early in the morning, I do get a little bit of a buzz from smoking it, but it's not overwhelming by any means. It's not going to make you feel sick or anything, but it has a little bit of a strength kick to it. The body of this tobacco. I'd say it's a good, solid, medium to full. It's not in your face like, oh my god, it's so much smoke and flavor, but it does have a good amount of body. It's not bland at all. It'll keep you interested in the tobacco. You mainly taste the aromatic flavors in the first half of the bowl. Then you taste the burley. Latakia is kind of an undertone. You kind of taste it as you exhale. Latakia is not very prominent, but you taste the burley in the aromatic flavors. The flavor of this tobacco. There is flavors. There is ameliorants. There is added flavors in the tobacco. This tobacco has a honey and fruit essence flavor, or casing. Casing is basically the same thing as a flavor. The casing of the fruit flavors are probably about, in the first half of the bowl, very prominent. I'd say mild to medium. As you go through the second half of the bowl, you predominantly taste the burley, so maybe like a mild for the flavors, but not as detectable as the first half and first third of the bowl, definitely. So, the room note of this tobacco. The room note of this tobacco is very pleasant. I had my dad smell it. He said it's very pleasant, but he used to be a smoker also, so it might not offend him as much as our people. Again, anything with Latakia will offend non-smokers because no one, I should say, very few people like that smell of Latakia. which is burning wood, burning leaves, campfire smell, charcoal smell, but with the added casing of fruit and honey flavors, the lilac-y is kind of diluted a little bit. If you thought of it this way, as like diluting wine or diluting beer with water or fruit juice, you kind of dilute the lilac-y flavor. So I'm not sure why I use that reference or that example, but I don't know. But it's probably not going to be the best thing to smoke around non-smokers, but it's better than a straight lilac-y blend like Larry's blend from Hartford Home, or Old Ironside by Dan's Tobacco, or Billy Bud by Cornell and Deal, or Northwoods by Boswell. Some of those really strong, Nightcap by Dunhill, 965 by Dunhill. Those really strong, smoky flavors, you know, they really smell like burning wood. Those are going to be really, really offensive. This is kind of in the middle. It's more offensive than, say, Virginia, but it's less offensive than like a 965 or a Billy Bud or a Nightcap or something like that. The tongue bite of this tobacco, the tongue bite. There is no tongue bite in this tobacco, luckily. Even though it's aromatic in English, technically, no tongue bite. If you puff too hard, you will get burnt, obviously. But it burns a little hot for my liking. Not terribly hot. The pipe gets a little hot. But I do tend to puff a lot. Not really quickly, but I do tend to puff pretty fast. Anyway, would I suggest or recommend it to an pipe smoker? Yes. If you're looking for a very unique tobacco, then yes. There are a few other English aromatics. There used to be more years and years ago, way before I started pipe smoking. But there are a couple out there like Cross-Eyed Cricket by Cornell and Deal, the Bird and Baby's House Blend that Joffrey the Giant sells. I think Plum Cake by McBaron's is another English aromatic. And My Local Tobacconist sells None of Your Business, which is an English aromatic hybrid. So it's a very unique tobacco. In fact, this tobacco reminds me a lot of Cross-Eyed Cricket by Cornell and Deal. It smokes very similar to Cross-Eyed Cricket, has very similar flavor to it. Like 1 minute you think it's English, 1 minute you think it's aromatic, you know, kind of switches in between. Very similar flavor. Overall rating for this tobacco, I've had 7 bowls so far over the last couple days. I'd probably give it about an 8 or 10. Not bad, but a B- in my book. It does burn a little hot for my liking. I wish the sweet honey and fruit flavors would linger more in the second half of the bowl, sorry. But it's not a half bad tobacco either. So, I mean, it's a little hard to get. I think Pipes and Cigars still has it in stock as of right now. But it's one of those tobaccos that's kind of hard to get. It's a little expensive also. A 100-gram tin is going to run you generally about $12 or $13, depending where you live. If you're in Canada and Europe, that's a whole different story. But in the U.S., probably about $12, $13. But this tin is about $15, $16, $17. So, a little expensive. $18, a little bit expensive. But is it worth it? Yeah. And 100 grams is a lot of tobacco also. It's over 3 ounces. So, that's about it. Peace out, bye. See you guys later. And, yeah. I'm also going to be going back to school tomorrow. My summer break is over. So, the videos might become a little bit more limited. So, don't be shocked. Because I'm going back for my 3rd semester of college. And, yeah. So, peace out, bye. See you guys later. 8 out of 10 for Sillem's Black Pipe Tobacco. Peace out, bye.